Good morning and welcome to Wholesome Roots. We have a very busy day planned ahead of us today. It is the weekend, which means Ryan is off of work, which means I get a lot of work out of him. Just kidding. I'm gonna try to give him a break. In fact, he usually does the milking on the weekends, and I told him this morning I'll go do the milking. So, because I was volunteering to do the milking, I said, you know what, let's go ahead and separate the kids from the moms last night so that we could get some extra milk this morning. I want to bless a friend who's blessed us with some milk because she's letting us use the tiller, and what you see behind me will be gone by tonight. So I am so excited to get that tilled, get the beds ready, and be planting our garden completely. And as you can hear, you hear that? Those poor babies and mamas. So they are ready to be milked. I need to get on that as fast as I can. And I've got everything. I've got my cool bag to put the milk into. I've got my milk pump. I'm prepared. Hi, babies. Oh, it's okay. I'll get your mamas in here real fast. We combine the Alpine kids with the Nubian kids for the night. Oh, and the mamas are ready too. We got Big Mouth, Shady, and Willow, who bellow like crazy. Even if you just take their kids away for 2 minutes, never mind 12 hours. But Fancy Girl's always the first one at the door, so she'll be first. You hear what a ruckus and commotion they're making? Poor babies. But I'm gonna get busy and we're gonna do this fast. Very first thing I do is mix up a bucket of non-GMO all-stock alfalfa pellets, black oil sunflower seeds, and oats for the milking mamas on the milk stand. So once I have her on the milk stand, I get a clean paper towel and I spray it with my teat and udder wash. Get it nice and moist. And I clean her teats off first. You always want to wash the cleanest part of the body first. And the babies have been nursing, so that her teats are pretty clean. And then around her udder as well, just to brush off. I actually first wipe with my hand to brush off loose hair, then the teat wash. So now she's clean. Then I have my coconut oil, and I just take a small amount of that. It has antibacterial properties as well as moisturizing and lubricating to make it easier to milk and to make sure that her teats stay sterile and clean during the milking and afterwards. And the milk is already squirting out because she is so full. But what we normally do is squirt out the first couple of squirts onto a paper towel on the milk bench and make sure that the orifices are clear, that there's no clumps coming out, that there's no discoloration. Those are things that you watch out for signs of mastitis and any other issues that could be going on with the goat, such as pink milk. We've had a couple of cases of pink milk now, so we're starting to get familiar with that. But they cleared quickly and were not an issue for us. This might be an issue. My plunger just lost its plungy. Brr. Alright, I'll have to take that apart and poke it out from the other end. I have not used my Dancia milker before on the Nubians, so this is new for them. But I do use it on the Alpines because they have smaller teats and they're harder to milk. But I did want to kind of show you guys today some of the variations in size between the different goats and their teats and udders. I have sprayed down all of my equipment when I was in the kitchen with a sanitizer called Star San. It's a food safe sanitizer that you can leave on, and it's safe that way, and it takes care of any bacteria that may be present. So I just attach my hose to my milk pump, and I'm gonna see how this works for Fancy Girl. I'm doing one side because the plunger is stuck in the other. For video reasons, I'm just gonna, you can use this milk machine as one side. In fact, they sell it with one hose on one side, or two. I prefer two to get things done twice as fast. But as you can see, the milk is already flowing down into the machine, and I'm only at 5 pounds of pressure. This is designed to go up to 10 pounds of pressure. It could go higher than that, but that's the point that you aim for with milking a goat with this machine. I've never really had to go much higher than 8 on any of my goats. The milk flows pretty easy when they've been separated from their kids, so it comes out pretty fast. So, Fancy Girl here is getting a little agitated, but that's because I had to pull the plunger out of the thing, and it took a little longer, so she ate all her food. I gave her more food to keep her happy, but she's full. I'm sure the baby's crying don't help, though. She's ready to get down, so I'm trying to keep her calm by petting on her and loving on her. I do like to massage the udder, especially when the milk machine is on them. It helps with the letdown. So I'm massaging the front of her udder and the back. Okay, once the flow slows down on the machine, I then hand milk the rest out to ensure that I've got all the milk and that no mastitis will take place. So with Fancy's teats being nice and large, it is very easy for me to grip at the top of her teat and curl my fingers in for milking. So that is the method that we use and we teach to others is you close it off at the top, creating like a balloon, and then curl your fingers down to release the milk. That easy. One thing to note is the mamas always reserve some milk for their babies. We call it holding back. They will hold back some milk to nurse their babies, and the babies still get plenty for breakfast. Good job, mama. All right, typically when the goat is ready to be milked, they will come running out the door. And it's Shady first. Keep my other doe out of the way. Oops. And then you see she just jumped right up on the milk stand. No coaxing. She wants her food. She wants to be milked. She'll be a happy mama to get this relief, because that's a lot of milk in there, creating some pressure. Okay, so Fancy gave me just over 4 cups, which is okay. I wish she gave me more, but she's so easy to milk, and she's such a sweet goat that it's good. Shady has already gave me 4 cups, and her milk was still flowing really well with the machine, but the jar filled up. So rather than switching out to another jar right this minute while she's in the middle of eating and hurrying, wanting to get off the stand to her baby, I'm gonna go ahead and hand milk her to decrease any delays. Hand milking is just about as fast as machine milking. Sometimes it seems like the machine goes a little faster, but these Nubians, their orifice size, which is the opening on the tip of the teat where the milk comes out, is huge on these girls that I have. So it really comes out quickly, hand milking. It's very easy to hand milk them. That's why when I got the Alpines, I got the machine, because I was like, oh my gosh, after milking my easy milking Nubians and switching to the Alpines that had tiny teats and tiny orifice size was a big change for me. But these Nubian girls, they are just right for my hands. I'm just so much difference. And every goat is got a different size teat and orifice and everything. So it's not a breed thing. It's not like Alpine versus Nubian. It's goat to goat. Some Nubians are gonna have tiny teats with little orifices, or little orifices with big teats even. Kitty's like that. Kitty's got huge teats but a little orifice size.
Precious is like, what? How do I get over there? Mommy, let me nurse. There you go. Good girls. Oh, my Willow. You have a nice full udder. And you is a hungry girl. Good girl. So I've got my jar changed out for a fresh one. And I've got the first half gallon of milk in the cooler bag with ice. That went easier and better than I thought it was going to. Willow is my stomper, with this being her first year being milked. She's a little more agitated about it, so I was afraid that she was gonna kick the milk machine off, but she didn't. She actually seemed like she stood still better for me with the machine than she does by hand milking. So I'm gonna finish milking her the rest of the way out. She's pretty empty. On this side, it was like suctioned in like a deflated balloon, but this side's got a good little bit left, so I'm gonna go ahead and hand milk the rest. So Shady gave me about 6 cups, and Willow just gave me over 4 cups. Yes, you got your sweet Barbie now. He's getting his milk. He keeps nursing and she keeps like moving. He just keeps nursing. Good baby. Rocky is my tiny teated smaller Alpine, but boy does she put it in the bucket. She has a great milk supply for such a small goat, and she's very sweet. If you know anybody in the Georgia area looking for a milk goat, please let me know. She may be available to a very good home. Somebody with goats already, preferably. And preferably as a pair with her friend Coco. Look guys, Kitty's eating. I'm more excited about that than I am milking her. She hasn't been wanting to eat her grain on the milk stand. She's been eating hay. We've been watching her eat lots of hay and forage, but she hasn't been interested in the grain, and that had me a little bit concerned. But she seems to be back to her chipper self. Yay! So she actually has less milk than she has had in the past. So this is just another clear sign that we are ready to wean the babies. Her baby and Peanut's baby are leaving today. They're gonna go to their new home, which I get to go do every week, so I will still see them. So it's not that sad. But it's happy and it's good. Obviously her body's ready for the transition to not be nursing a baby anymore. But we're still going to milk her for many more months. We have one goat right now that we've been milking for 10 months. That's a lot longer than we usually do, and we have dried her off in the last couple of days. I finally got her dried off, but we will definitely go at least 6 months, depending on when we breed her again. So what we do is, goats are pregnant for 5 months, so we milk them up through 3 months of the pregnancy. And the last 2 months of the pregnancy, we stop milking them and let them have full energy to grow the baby. The baby grows the most at the last 2 months, so we don't milk them during that time. Y'all, guess who I just milked? My scaredy cat goat. I milked Chaos, and she did really good. I think I got like at least a cup or 2 from her. I was putting it into the pail with the other milk, so no measurement lines on that. But Luna, Luna, come here. Luna was guiding me and instructing me the whole way. She was telling me just how to do it and make sure I did it the right way. You were my supervisor, and she did a good job. And are her eyes turning blue? Like at birth, I thought I saw some blue highlights, but it was definitely brownish orange. But look, are those eyes blue? Sometimes the way the light hits it, they look blue. Yeah, Nigerian dwarfs have blue eyes sometimes. Oh, baby goat hugs. So yeah, Chaos is being sweet right now. I'm really happy. I think having a baby has helped calm her down, and she's beginning to really trust us because we're good with the baby, and she knows that we are always loving on the baby, and she's not afraid of us as much because the baby's not afraid. Baby just wants to get down and play. Okay, okay, Luna. Okay, Luna. Go back to your mom. Sweet girls. So that's it. That's everybody. I'm not milking Fancy 2 anymore. I'm drying her off, so she should be pretty good to go. I will look at her udder and make sure it doesn't need any relief, but it's gotten smaller and smaller. Oh, look who's nursing. As we chat, the baby starts nursing. Now that's trust. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video about how I milk my goats. I tried to make sure that I included both hand milking demonstration and milk machine so that you guys could get a feel for both ways, and I like to combine the two. It seems to be working really good for my hands. My hands get really sore if I hand milk everybody the whole way. So Ryan just texted me and said that he is making me breakfast, so I need to hurry up and get these goats outside. I just want to make sure that Chaos gets plenty to eat. I didn't milk her out completely. I just milked her out till it was, you know, the flow had slowed down. Oh, and good news, her orifice size is big. So she was actually easy to milk, even though her teats are tiny. Look. So let's see if I can get you in here. See how tiny these teats are? They're not big, but the orifice size, look how much milk comes out at once. So that made a huge difference. And pardon my fingernails, I stir the feed with my hands and all the feed dust gets under them. So it's not gross and nasty, it's just feed. And I do wash my hands with the teat wash too when I'm milking in between goats. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.